All right. Hello. My name is Mr. Whyzguy. Welcome to my thoughts. Now that I'm saying this, it sounds kind of scary, but it's not really that bad. Now remember, these are my thoughts while I'm gaming. So take everything with a grain of salt. Enjoy these very short clips.
Sure.
That's a
Right.
real thing.
Absolutely
and,
it is.
And
Yes.
everybody agrees those people exist.
Yes.
So why do you keep saying trans people don't exist?
Because
He completely is like, what are you talking about? Because he's the only one that's saying that they don't, that other people say that they don't exist. He's the only one that's putting words into other people's. He puts words into other people's mouths and don't even realize it. So now he's confused and like, wait, why are you telling me this when I'm the one that's telling you that you guys don't do this? Because you keep putting words into their mouth thinking that that's what they're actually saying, but that's not what they're saying.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that gender dysphoria exists. Yes, it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
If you refuse to use anyone's pronouns or just refuse to even call them by their name, I don't know what to say to you.
I mean, if I called you,
I know what he wants to say. He's going to say, well, if you don't want to use their preferred pronouns or their name, then you're probably just saying that they don't exist. That's what he wants to say, but he can't say that because he's just going to put words in their mouth again.
like I said, I'm not making a moral statement. If Ben Shapiro wants to say he's told he can't or he'll be banned.
Well, I mean, that's just Twitter's rules.
Twitter's right.
Yeah.
Twitter's rules fit the leftist worldview. Not
Well, I
the
mean,
right-wing worldview.
if a left winger also wants to do that, they can't either.
Right, but the left tends to agree with that perspective. It's the leftist worldview, or it's a component of
I mean,
it.
yes, left people agree that trans people exist. I mean,
Oh my God. He keeps, this is the third time he said this. All right. I think Tim is like, all right, I've had it. Who keeps saying that? Who's saying that? I think that's exactly what this next clip's going to be like.
Arguing they don't exist. Why do you keep saying that?
because
I love watching this. It's great.
if you're not gonna basically acknowledge someone's gender identity, then you're saying trans people don't exist.
But what?
Oh my God. Seriously. That's not how they don't believe the ideology exists. It doesn't mean that they're saying they don't exist. It's the ideology, man. It's the ideology. The person is there. Actually, no, let's use ghosts. Let's use ghosts. They don't believe ghosts exist. So when a ghost appears in front of them, well, they don't believe they exist. So they're just going to completely ignore the fact that it's there and walk through them because that's what ghosts are. You walk through them, they don't really exist, you don't see them. But some people believe that they're there, and then some people say that they see ghosts. It's the same thing. People who believe in ghosts, people who don't believe in ghosts. But or the concept of ghosts. I don't know what that would be called. But analogy is kind of rough. But anyways, I hope maybe that made sense. I don't know. This is 3 hours. It's crazy.
What does that mean? Trans people don't exist.
I mean that someone's not trans. What do you mean?
What? So, Seamus can argue. What do you say? Transgenderism doesn't exist, or what?
I don't believe gender and sex are. I don't believe in the concept of gender. False distinguishing between a person's actual biological sex and the sex they should be treated as within society. I don't think it's a legitimate concept.
Well,
I believe and I agree that there are people who struggle with their identity. I think there are people who are deeply confused about their sexual identity. I do not believe a man can ever become a woman or that a woman can ever become a man.
And then Matt Benner's like, so you're basically saying that trans people don't exist. That's what Matt Benner's going to say to that. I'm like, no, he literally said that they're people that are confused. That's what conservatives call them. You guys call them transgender. Conservatives call them confused. Obviously, you guys are both talking about the same thing, but they're just two different names. They know that person exists. They just don't think that they're trans. So what do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments below.